Hey everybody, Charis here. If you are watching and there is not a red little live button up top, that means I am no longer live and you're catching the replay. So go ahead and comment hashtag replay for me so I can give you a big, huge thank you for watching after I am live. I'm going to go ahead and invite a few people. I am starting something new, and it's going to be what's on your mind, what's on my mind, not your mind. I mean, I guess it could be what's on your mind. What's on my mind Mondays. And tonight I'm going to talk about self-doubt. So, hi Shauna. Let me invite a few people. Okay. So, I see a lot of people struggle with self-doubt on my team. In their personal lives, in like my friends, my family, and if I'm being real honest, I struggle with self-doubt. Hence why I'm on doing my first What's on Your Mind Monday at 10:30 at night. It's been 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks, 3 weeks, since I said I wanted to start What's on Your Mind Mondays. And each Monday, I talk myself out of it. I say, in my head, I do the what could you have of value to share, like you talk yourself down on yourself. Excuse me. And a lot of it is your own opinions. A lot of it is worrying what other people are going to think. And that's crazy, you guys. It really is. So I had a whole little smack yourself moment. Hi, Shelby. And said, get on there. Quit procrastinating, get on there. This is clearly something you're struggling with. It's clearly the stuff that your friends are struggling with. Talk about it. People need to know that they're not alone. So I'm going to just talk quickly about the self-doubt, because we live in a society where we strive for other people's opinions and thoughts, and social media doesn't help. So, hi, Catherine. We crave that like or that comment from someone else, and it just gives us that gratification, as if our thoughts aren't important enough on their own. Like, we care more about what somebody else thinks about us, and we let that form our own opinions and change what we do throughout our day-to-day life, when you may not even know Betty Sue or Joe Schmo in real life. They're somebody just like you, behind their phone, thousands of miles away. Like, I do it too. So I'm preaching to myself, but it is crazy to let somebody's opinion, or to let your fear of what someone else might think of you, especially on social media, you guys, control what you do. But it's human nature. It totally is human nature. Hello, Melanie. To get distracted and to worry, hi Sarah, about if I post this, then I'll probably get a reaction out of these people, and this is what they're going to think of me, and oh my gosh. Well, but then you're not being genuine to yourself. Hi Stephanie. It's really sad. So let me, how do I say this? So you have to be confident in what you feel. Don't let someone's opinion about it. If you let what other people think of you control what you do, you are losing out on the job that you don't think that, why should I go apply for that job? Because somebody else is going to be better than me. So what's the point of even trying? How do you know? How do you know that they're not going to like you better? You're missing out on that career that you didn't go to school for because you were worried about what people are going to think, because it may not be an acceptable career. I mean, you guys, or you're worried about what your parents are going to think because it's not what they want for you, or the school that you want to go to isn't what they want for you, or you're worried in direct sales what your friends are going to think of you. But if you're sharing what you love, then if they're upset, then are they really your friends? I mean, really, if even when you're posting on Facebook, unless you're posting about drama, obviously Facebook ain't your dirty laundry. Don't be airing it out like that. Nobody wants to hear it. But unless you're posting drama, are these people really? You can have a difference of opinion. You totally can, because we all should have a difference of opinion. I mean, you're going to agree with some people, but that's what makes us us. You can't agree with everybody, but it's respectfully agreeing. If you're concerned and you like want to post something, but then you literally you have a split second thought in your head. Now this is just not about Facebook, you guys, but if in a split second you're like, so-and-so is going to say this. You just stopped yourself. You've created self-doubt just off of what you think, what you fabricated someone else, the opinion they're going to have. You don't even know if they're going to think. I mean, some of your friends you know very well, but are they your friends? Again, if you think that they're going to judge you or talk behind your back about what you're doing, then, you know. So go after, wear what you want to wear. I mean, really, we get one life, you guys. Don't let, now, if you have anxiety, I have anxiety. Truth moment. And sometimes that's why I've procrastinated, okay? Anxiety combined with self-doubt is why it's been 3 weeks since I said, I'm going to start What's on Your Mind Monday. What's on my mind? Why do I keep saying your mind? I don't know. But then I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And why am I on there talking about that? Why do I think that people are going to listen to me? And so I just don't do it. I'm here at 10:30. You guys, 10:30 doing this. I didn't have makeup on all day long, okay? I haven't done a makeup video in forever. You want to know why? Self-doubt. You can't let that control your life. Wear what you want to wear. Go get that job that you didn't think, try for it, that you didn't think that you could get. Go back to school if you want to. That's kind of crazy. Do you hear that in the background? That's my kid's phone. He dropped it in the bath, okay, his play phone, and it keeps randomly going. I guess it's randomly going off because the water's frying it. Anyways, squirrel, where was I? I forgot the fact, or where I was headed with that, and apparently I'm stumbling all over my words. But don't be afraid to do what you want to do just because you're afraid of what somebody else is going to think. And if you are the only reason holding you back, if your thoughts, if it's not even about what you think somebody else is going to think, if it's about you, then maybe you should reevaluate. Hi, Julie. Hi, Jessica. Because someone out there wants to listen to what you have to say. Someone out there thinks that you're great. Someone out there loves you for you, and they're not going to make fun. I mean, really, everybody has their partner, their kindred spirit, I guess you could say. She says she hasn't filmed a YouTube in over a month because of self-doubt. See? Melanie, get back in it because your YouTubes are good. People are watching. I liked them. But what you do is you see, because of social media, because of this instant fame society, because of celebrities nowadays being on social media, because of these seemingly nobodies who are now YouTube stars, doing makeup, doing beauty channels, doing reviews. I mean, they were once you and me. Like, have you seen pictures? Actually, have you seen the videos where they do clips of their first video ever next to clips of their most recent video? They look, some of them are busted, I'm not gonna lie, but see here, that's me judging, okay? That is me judging someone else for stepping out of their bubble, and I shouldn't. Nobody should. I mean, we're doing what we feel inclined to do, what we are passionate about. So do you completely unapologetically. I feel better, a lot better, with Limelight than I did with Unique. Because I felt like I was becoming spammy with Unique because of the marketing, and all the new products that were constantly coming out. And this was not supposed to be about Limelight and Unique, but this is something that I'm going to say in regards to what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you, Julie. I think we're pretty similar too. Hi, Joy. So Limelight feels a lot different. It does, because I'm truly passionate about every single one of these products, and the way the business model is not to, they don't want you to be spammy. They actually are completely against it. And so it's a whole different kind of post for me. And I like to share what I love, and whether it's Limelight or not. But I will say that I have let self-doubt and anxiety put a damper on my business. Put a damper on what I'm doing. And it affects things. It affects me. Limelight has done so much for me mentally. Let's just be real. Limelight has changed the way I view things, and the way I view myself, and the way I view other people. And it has done so much for me. And so to let self-doubt get in the way of something that I know has changed my mental stability, like, that is crazy. Because I'm worried about what a few people on Facebook might say. You know what? If they don't like it, they're going to unsubscribe. They're going to defriend you over it. Let them. Let them, because if it weren't for Facebook, would they text you? Would they call you? I mean, it's social media, you guys. We all get so wrapped up in this. I was talking to a friend, and I literally said, I posted something and I think somebody might have taken it personally, when it was just a general opinion. It's how I felt, and it was a general opinion, and I think that somebody may have took it to heart and thought that it was about them. And my friend said, was it about them? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's social media. They'll be all right. If they're worried about it, maybe they have a guilty conscience, but you really going to get upset because of the way someone reacted to something that you said, and you're concerned about the way that they are feeling? Like, I get so wrapped up in other people's feelings that I begin to doubt my own self. Strong women build other strong women. Yes, they do. And you have to support your friend, even if you're not passionate about what she's passionate about or what he's passionate about. Support them. Hop on their videos, send them a text, say hi, whether it's in person or Facebook. A lot of times we all have busy lives, and so Facebook allows us to be connected to those people. So we do a lot more on social media. But send your friend a text. Call them just to say hi. It makes a huge difference. I mean, it really does, to have people support you. But now I'm off on a whole separate tangent. So back to what we're talking about, self-doubt. Seriously, you guys, you have to, sometimes you literally just have to look yourself in the mirror and say, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is the one life. Why are you not spending it doing exactly what you want to do? So it might be hard to go back to school to get that degree, or change careers, or you're comfortable at your current job, and you do well. And it might be a pay cut to do what you're really passionate about, or I don't know if I'm going to get it because there's, I don't know, hundreds of people applying. Like my brother, for example, he applied for Cincinnati Fire. I don't know if you know, there literally thousands of people apply for Cincinnati Fire when they open up for hiring, okay? And then they dwindle and they dwindle and they dwindle and they dwindle based on physical tests, written tests, interviews, and things like that. And he got all the way down to the last round. What if he would have said, now he didn't end up going on with Cincinnati Fire, he got a different job, but what if he had said, thousands of people are going to try for it, so why should I even try? He went from thousands of people down to the very, very last round where there was only like 8 people. What if he let that self-doubt creep in and say, you're probably not going to get it, so why would you even try? That happens so often, so often. I do that with myself, not even just makeup related, just with other things, and I let it creep in my personal life and change. Yes, social media has ruined a lot of friendships and relationships because we connect through social media versus texting or meeting up in person. That is very, very true. And the sad thing is it also changes, like, you see pictures of your friends. So sometimes you don't even like them. Sometimes you don't even comment. Send a message, even if it's on Facebook. Send them a message. Reconnect with those people. Build those relationships. Part of the reason you have self-doubt is because you don't have those friendships. There's several factors to it. Obviously, one of them is, being confident in yourself. But you have to love yourself to be confident in yourself. So start there, obviously. You have to find what you're passionate about and do it. So what if somebody doesn't agree with you? So what if one person makes fun of you? You know what? There's a block button for a reason on Facebook. And I'm not like somebody who's block happy, but I'll be darned if I let someone's negative attitude, you create your own bubble, okay? Your vibe attracts your tribe, and you choose who's in your circle, okay? Why would you let a negative Nancy in that circle? Over what? What's the connection? I mean, if they're family, then... But if they're family, why would they be negative on you? You know what I mean? You choose. And I would much rather block someone on Facebook and have my own little happy, I don't want to say happy circle like it's ignorant, but the people around you affect how you view and think about things. They change your attitude. She's been battling with depression for over a year, and I wish how much people, oh my gosh, I can't read. I wish people understood how much a message, text, or anything would mean. It makes a difference. It really does. If you have a friend that has a birthday, by God, call them. Call them, don't text them. And if you can't call them, hop on Facebook and send a voice message, okay? Don't text them. And oh my gosh, don't just post on their wall. Like, we've become, and those just literally go in with the hundreds of other people that got a notification from Facebook to tell them it was your birthday. If they're your best friend, here you go. Here's a helpful hint. Put their birthday in your calendar on your phone and text them the night before you go to bed. Simple solution. And that lets them know that you're thinking of them and you're not just somebody who got a notification from Facebook saying, hey, it's their birthday, tell them happy birthday. I removed my birthday from Facebook for the longest time because I was tired of all those fake, I mean, they're nice, but they said it because Facebook said they needed to say it. Not because they care that it's my birthday. And I'm guilty of it sometimes. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to say happy birthday really quick. If it's not genuine, is it really helpful? But that sounds bad. Like you shouldn't say happy birthday. Anyways, so let's circle back in. You just have to start with yourself. Love yourself. Do something that makes you happy. Whether it's doing your makeup at 10 p.m., whether it's doing a YouTube video, whether it's writing music, writing poetry, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's advocating for a charity, whether it's photography, whether it's fitness, whatever it is, start there. And once you start to love yourself and be a little bit more confident, you'll notice that the self-doubt kind of wanes. It is human nature, especially in the social media society. It's going to get bad, but you have to check yourself. As soon, because you know that you have those thoughts, you have to say, Charis, get it together. What are you thinking? Why? Why are you worried about why? Do they have to go to bed with you at night? Do they have to wake up in the morning and look you in the mirror? Do they have to go to your job and clock in and do what you do? Do they have to come sit down and do their makeup on Facebook Live to share products that they care about? Do they have to spend an hour answering messages on your messenger of people who have reached out to you? Do they have to, I don't know. I mean, are they the ones doing any of it? No, you are. You're the one waking up with your kid in the middle of the night. You're the one getting up super early to go to work. You're the one doing all this. So don't let their thoughts control the way that you see yourself. And now I am like ranting because I've got my brow brush and I'm waving it around. I think that was all that I wanted to say. I feel like I'm saying the same things now, but your life, you get one. And you never know when it's over. That person that is causing, here we go, I'll say this one thing. That person that is, I don't want to say causing your self-doubt, because sometimes self-doubt is truly self-doubt. But if your self-doubt is a result of considering, like thinking about what a certain someone might think, if they truly are a negative person, consider talking to them. If they're a true friend, consider talking to them. If they're not a true friend and they're just somebody on social media, remove them as a friend. It's that simple. You have to make sure that you, in your own little bubble, in your world, in the people that surround you, that they are positive people, that they are the kind of people that you want to be. Because if you just have negative Nancy over here and, I was going to try and come up with another negative Nancy type name, but it didn't flow. So if you've got negative people here and negative people here and only one positive person over here, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle every time you log in or every time you go hang out with your friends. You're not gonna have a better mental state. You're not going to feel better about your life, about anything. Debbie Downer. There you go. Negative Nancy and Debbie Downer over here. You got to push them out. You need more positive Pollys, okay? You need more positive Pollys in your life. And if they are a true friend, talk to them. They'll care. Maybe they don't even realize they're doing it, because sometimes I've been negative. I've been in a mood, in a funk, and all of a sudden by the end of the day, I'm like, I've complained a lot today to people who are polite and don't say anything and don't tell me to shut up, but I know that has to have dragged their day down. When you complain, it makes other people, even if they're in a positive mood, it makes them complain too. So just think about what you do, first of all, and think about the people that you have in your circle, and go from there. Because you guys, that person that may be over here, Debbie Downer, hating on you, hating on your friends, or just being negative all the time, even if, okay, this is an extreme, but even if she is family, she may just be a friend. That person may not even be in your life 2 years from now. And you spent all this time letting them affect how you view yourself, or letting them affect how you live your life. Doing things that make you happy. Supporting your family, working your business if you're in direct sales. And I've let it affect me, and it has affected my business. And you've let this person, whether they're intentionally doing it or not, maybe you just see their post all the time and you don't even interact with them, but it puts you in a funk. You've let them affect your life, your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your mental well-being. That's not the word I was looking for, but that was the best one I could come up with right now. You've let them affect your mental well-being. And for what? 2 years from now, you may not even talk to them. You may not even see them. I have people that I was great friends with, like best friends with, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, even 3 years ago, that I haven't talked to since. Because eventually people drop off if they aren't your true friend, and if they want you for certain things, if your life changes, and you don't do the same things that you used to do, or if you've become positive and they're more somebody, a girlfriend who just wants to gossip all the time, then they're going to drop off. And then you've spent all your time that you could be focused on doing something positive, doing something passionate that you love, on them. And years down the road, you're going to regret it. And you're going to wonder why I say this like I'm old and I like have all this wisdom looking back, but truly looking back, I wish I would have done things differently. And I wish that I would have not worried about what other people think so much and just did what I wanted to do to begin with. I wish that I had that not the willpower, but I wish that I had the balls to do it and say, you know what, if you don't like it, then don't be here. I'm doing what makes me happy because this is my life, not yours. So let me be happy. You have to start with you. You have to be happy in order to eliminate that self-doubt. And sometimes that means starting with your circle. So start there. If you have any questions, if you need a support partner, message me. I go through it just like everybody. We all do. You see how many comments are on here saying the same thing? Don't doubt yourself. Life is way too short. Do what makes you happy. If you have the time, and if you don't have the time, make the time. It's what makes you happy. If you work a full-time job, but that full-time job isn't what satisfies you personally, make the time. Stay up later. Like, I'm going to have to get off here and go clean. But making this video was a priority for me. So I stayed up a little bit later than what I wanted to tonight. And I'm going to I'm going to be staying up a little bit later because I have to clean afterwards. But this was a priority. And this is what I needed to do tonight to feel satisfied with my night. So make time. Do something for you, because you can't help other people. You can't take care of your children, take care of your family, take care of your boyfriend, take care of your husband, whatever, unless you're happy. Your cup has to be full before you can take care of other people. So there we have it. Our first What's on Your Mind Monday rant over. Love yourself, people, and do what you want to do, regardless of what you think people are going to think. Because life is way too short to wish that you would have done something when you're older, or when you no longer can, or if you're sick. I mean, you know what I mean? So just be happy. Okay? I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. I gotta go clean. You guys have a good rest of your Monday night. Get lots of good sleep. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.